Hello, welcome to Better Connecticut, everyone. You know, we should just start talking about chocolate, right, Scott?
There's nothing like the face of a kid eating a Hershey bar.
Except when it has a face on it now.
Except when it has an emoji on it.
Yeah,
this
little,
is amazing.
Little faces.
Little
so
faces.
Hershey's is going to have a share a smile version. You'll know because you'll see the yellow emoji on the outside. So maybe your s'mores can be super happy or super sad.
But Kara, one of the emojis is going to be the poop.
Of course.
The poop emoji. Who wants to eat a poop emoji on your Hershey bar?
It's the favorite emoji of kids, isn't it?
It is. It's really the favorite emoji of adults too. Don't kid yourself.
I mean, they sell poop emoji pillows.
Recently I bought a
and
plunger.
How could you not do that when it's the Hershey bar?
I bought a plunger. Listen to me. I bought a plunger for my bathroom, and it has the poop emoji on the plunger.
That's awesome.
It's so cool.
That is awesome.
So that's fantastic.
We should do a story on that.
Absolutely.
All right, so we want to keep the chocolate conversation going because, of course, you know there's dark chocolate, which I love, milk chocolate, even white chocolate, which isn't really chocolate.
Really
but have you ever heard of ruby chocolate?
No, I haven't. I've heard of ruby red slippers, the kind that Judy Garland wore in The Wizard of Oz.
Here it is. It's now available in the United States.
Ooh.
And the interesting thing about this is it's not pink chocolate that's been colored. It actually comes from special reddish cocoa beans.
Isn't that cool?
Really cool.
I think it is really, really cool. I wonder what it tastes like.
They said it's kind of sweet and sour instead of bitter, like dark. But I don't know. I can't really imagine. I think we need to get some ruby chocolate. And how pretty is that for Valentine's Day?
Trace, what did you say? There's a place in Trader Joe's? Oh, Trader Joe's and Whole Foods carry it.
They do?
We're going. Right after this show, we're going.
Okay.
All right, Kara. Who has the sexiest accent in America?
Well, according to a survey, the people of the great state of Texas, number one accent was Texan.
Texan.
I don't know. I find that hard to believe. But
well, you know, didn't Matthew McConaughey have a
little swagger? Yeah.
Doesn't he have a little Texas in a swagger?
Little twang.
Little twang.
And then Bostonian came in twice, second as the sexiest accent.
Park the car.
Park the car next to the bar.
Yeah, but park the car. New York.
New York.
What's New York like? You put the drawer?
Just go get tired and talk to your mother. That's the New York. Ma.
Open the drawer. Check, see if my laundry's done.
Mainer, I don't know what that accent would be. Chicago doesn't really have an accent.
Connecticut's not even on the list.
Well, we came in at number 22, I think.
22.
But they said we're somewhere between New York and Boston.
What do? We drop our R's, Tracy?
We have some U's and O's and stuff that we do differently. They say we're influenced by both Boston and New York. So a lot of O's that sound like U's, and the T is often dropped.
Connecticut.
Like New Britain.
Connecticut. New Britain. New Britain. Okay.
Anyway.
All right, Game of Thrones wraps up on Sunday, but if you have fans, you know, they're going to get their way. They're revolting. They don't, is that the right word?
Well, they are doing a change.org petition. They want a season 8 do-over.
Do-over.
They're saying the writers messed it up. They don't like it.
They stink.
We want another season 8. Now, I think, well, first of all, it's a little ridiculous. There's another petition going to stop petitions of people going crazy over TV shows. Which
is just incredible. Just the whole thing is just
They're not giving a new season. That we know much.
Could you imagine, let's say David Baldacci, famous author, who's going to be on our show in just a little bit. He prints a book out and then people sign a petition. They don't like the way it ended. You think he'd listen? No way.
I don't think he's rewriting his ending. We can ask him that question in a moment.
Yeah, we're going to talk to him in just a moment. So
Bruce Willis had a moment yesterday.
What did he do?
Well, he was doing some batting practice with the Philadelphia
Oh, I can swing
Phillies.
better than that, Bruce. He's a lefty. Look at that.
So he got to throw out the first pitch. That was not his shining moment, they say. But
no, we don't have video of, unfortunately. He didn't reach the catcher. His ball bounced against the infield, and then it didn't make the home plate. They booed him.
That would happen to me if I ever threw out a first pitch. So I'm just going to stick by him.
I think it's really funny that they booed him. That is hysterical.
That's not nice.
I know it's not nice, but that's the fans.
They say you can't have bad ears. When you're up to do something, you got to tune out the boos and just do what you do.
Absolutely. I do that every day on this show.
Boo!
Boo!
All right, an actor you may recognize from Field of Dreams, one of the great baseball movies, was in the state last night.
Yep.
Talking about Timothy Busfield and his wife. You might not know this, Melissa Gilbert.
I didn't know they were married.
Little House on the Prairie. Yeah, they've been married for about 6 years, but they came to the Bethel Cinema because they have a new movie that they're debuting.
I think it's fantastic. The couple's been married for 6 years. Debuted Guest Artist, the first movie from the new production company the two formed with actor Jeffrey Daniels. The Better team had an opportunity to sit down with them ahead of the screening last night.
The idea of creating a company with Jeff Daniels and Melissa Gilbert, for me, was just really a smart thing to do because we can all wear so many different hats. I can't play the girl parts. You know, Jeff
Well, he can,
doesn't.
but you just don't see that very often.
We all direct. We all can write a little bit. She's a New York Times best-selling author. Jeff's written 19 plays. I've sold a few pilots and written a lot of children's plays. So, you know, the idea was we didn't want to start a company in which we had to hire 15 different people to do 15 different jobs. We have 3 people that can do 15 different jobs. And in the movie Guest Artist, you know, Melissa did the sets. I did the costumes. Jeff wrote it. I was the line producer. So the idea of being mom and pop, you know, was kind of exciting in a way, you know.
She obviously doesn't get to say too much.
She'll say more in our interview.
Are you sure?
Yes.
My God, the poor thing. She looks like a young Katharine Hepburn, doesn't she?
Yeah, can you believe she was, you know, so famous back in the day
So
with Little House on
famous.
the Prairie. And we were told that both of them were extremely nice. They were in Connecticut. If you'd like to see guest artists and see the pair soon, they're actually returning to our state May 31st for a free screening at the Housatonic Community College in Bridgeport. We're going to be sharing more of our interview in the coming days. And, you know, they might, it's unclear where the movie's going to go. It might go to theaters, might go to Netflix. They're in that process.
You never know. All right, Mick Jagger still moves. He's got the moves like Jagger. He's got the moves like Jagger. He's 75
But
people.
he just had open heart surgery.
And open heart surgery.
So they're saying, look, he's proving he still has the moves, even though he just had open heart surgery. And by the way, his little toddler daughter, because, you know, he's a dad, even though he's 75, he has a little daughter, and she was, go, Dad, go.
Do you believe this? Unbelievable. He's got the moves like Jagger.
It's incredible.